But I see some kind of continent, space,
пространство
on
на
the
материке,
mainland, which is as
которое
close as possible by
максимально
nature to
близко по
us.
природе к нам, по
That
всем
is, the
ландшафтам,
landscape is like
ландшафтам,
this.
погода,
The grass is really like nature.
зелень, природа.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Отлично.
Great. Good.
Хорошо.
Is there someone from this civilization?
Представители этой цивилизации.
Someone walks, climbs, wanders, crawls, flies. Who do you see? Move around, take a look, find some kind of living person with whom you can chat.
С кем можно пообщаться?
I see a cow for some reason.
A cow, but no cow. Come on, let's find someone similar to the two new ones.
Похоже вот на двух нового.
We can talk to the cow here.
So I see some kind of extraterrestrial plan representative, quite tall, long, in a silvery robe, or, well, it looks more like scales, but like a spacesuit.
Мгм.
Достаточно высокий, руки длинные,
Мгм.
в серебристом одеянии, или, ну, больше похоже как на чешую, но
Мгм.
скафандр такой.
Мгм.
And his face looks like some kind of
Лицо,
helmet,
как шлем
like it's
какой-то,
also silver again. That is, there I have eyes like a nose, but I don't see a mouth.
так, носа, рта я не вижу.
It's like a mono
Моноскафандр.
spacesuit.
Мгм.
Okay.
I keep my distance.
Yeah. Well, let's try to communicate with him.
Come on.
Yes. Come on. Hello?
Yes, he welcomes us.
Chat with
Пообщайтесь
us.
с нами.
We are from the land of a neighboring civilization.
Цивилизации.
Yes, he will talk. It seems like such a positive character.
Мгм.
Tell me, what is your name? How can I contact you?
Some kind of. All right. Well, okay, some kind.
All right.
Хорошо.
Okay, well, okay.
Расскажите,
Please tell us
пожалуйста,
what is your civilization? What are its goals and objectives?
Какая ваша цивилизация, какие у нее цели и задачи
Can you tell us a little bit about your civilization?
своей цивилизации?
But they just live there. Here people live on Earth, and they live there.
Yeah. There are a lot of you inhabitants of your civilization.
Вашей цивилизации много?
It's like there's 16.
16 of what? Millions, trillions. Sections or 16 people and one cow.
И одна корова.
16 units. Yes.
16 units. Wow. That's great. Class. And you in the hierarchy of your civilization. What position, level, who are you?
Позицию, уровень. Кто вы?
The president, the leader, or who are you?
They are some kind of caretakers. He is some kind of caretaker.
Ага.
Yeah, you're the caretaker. Got it.
Зачем вы
And why do you watch as a caretaker? What do you supervise?
что вы курируете?
What are you curating?
But they live on this part of the continent, let's say, and here they are studying something there, and some kind of activity is going on there.
Что-то там изучают, и какая-то у них там деятельность происходит.
They just exist there and go about their
Занимаются
business.
своими делами.
Мгм.
You just exist.
Слушайте,
All
хорошо,
right. What are you breathing? If you're in a spacesuit, what are you breathing? Do you have some unbearable air here, or what do you have?
Что у вас
Gas, nitrogen, ozone, what are you breathing?
No, there's oxygen in there.
Oxygen.
Yes.
Is it the same as ours, or do you not know which one we have?
They say yes, the same as yours.
The same as ours. Got it. And why in spacesuits?
I wrote to you. He has such an armor, and I'm not like that. The spacesuit is protected.
Скафандр защиты.
I see. Is the water the same as ours?
Yes, and even better.
И лучше.
And better. Where do you get electricity from? How do you get it?
Получаете?
They don't need electricity.
Электроэнергия.
Not needed. Don't you use any electrical appliances?
Какими приборами?
What? Do they need a boiler, or is there a coffee machine?
Well, I do not know. There are some research devices there.
Приборы.
They have high energies. All the energy they need comes from outer space. They need and are ready to allocate it themselves.
They are ready to allocate themselves. It's interesting. So they don't need electricity as such, do they?
И не нужно, да?
No, not in the human sense.
In the human understanding, no. I see.
Какие
What minerals do you use in your life, or don't use at all?
используете в своей жизни или вообще не используете?
They don't use it. Their main energy comes from space. That is, they can use it themselves.
Из космоса, то есть они могут сами ее
How's that?
Generate.
Генерировать
Generate or receive.
или получать?
Both receive and generate.
Мгм.
I see.
Какая
What is the average life expectancy of a person of yours?
человека вашего?
But this is not a person. This is a different civilization. The average duration is 3,000.
3,000 years of our Earth,
Нашей Земли,
right.
да?
Yes.
I see.
Сезоны.
Seasons of the year, do you somehow have summer, winter?
Лето, зима.
Well, there's one season like
вот
this.
такой вот
Warm, right.
Yes.
Мгм.
Yes,
Not like that.
I see.
А
You
у
have
вас,
light. What gives you?
Свет что вам дает?
The sun or some kind of object gives you light.
Какой объект вам дает свет?
What warms you? What lights you
Что
up?
вас освещает?
I'll ask you another way.
I need the energy of the sun or
энергия
something.
солнца или что-то еще.
They take everything they need from outer space.
Космоса.
Very well.
Хорошо.
Is it
Освещает
illuminated by what?
On the mainland,
Что-что?
What?
in general, the sun is on the mainland.
Is there sun on the mainland?
Or energy again, from some absolute, let's say.
Скажем так.
Okay, I'll ask you another way.
Саш, что ты
Sasha,
видишь
what do you
вокруг
see
тебя?
around you in the sky? Lift up your head and see what's shining for you.
Что тебе светит?
A light bulb of the energy of the absolute. What is shining for you?
Что тебе светит?
What gives
Что
you
тебе
color?
дает свет?
I see a blue sky, something, well, pleasant, let's say the weather.
I see. Is there something in the sky, some kind of object?
Горящий
A
ламп.
burning light bulb, maybe a candle.
There is some kind of luminary.
There is a luminary.
I would.
Is the heat coming from this luminary from him?
Well, yes.
Окей.
I'll ask for the name. Please name the name of this luminary.
Well, I would say the sun in human language.
Так.
I also understand that there is any energy that is needed there. It comes from some cosmic source.
Идет из какого-то космического.
The source?
Yes.
Мгм.
That is, the sun is not the only one.
Единственный.
An energy source.
Энергии.
Yes.
Yeah. And at
А
night,
ночном
is there a luminary in the night sky? The object was a luminary.
Well,
Я не могу
I
сказать, что
can't
вижу
say that I
Луну,
see
я
the
просто
moon.
вижу, как
I
если
just
она
see as
бывает
if the sky
темная,
is
то
night,
появляются какие-то
then
звезды.
just some stars. I don't see the moon.
I see. Is this civilization under some kind of dome or not? Is some kind of dome covering her?
There is no
Пока
dome as
таковой
such,
нет,
but there are some
но
boundaries
есть
here,
какие-то вот границы.
borders that are not violated by neighboring, let's say,
которые не
civilizations.
нарушают соседние, скажем так, цивилизации.
Civilization.
That is,
Возможно,
perhaps
этот
this
материк, он
continent is
как-то
somehow demarcated and
разграничен,
divided between
отделен
civilizations, and they reach into foreign territories, let's say.
цивилизациями, и они убегают на чужие территории, скажем так.
Yeah. I see. According to gender, how are people divided among them? Let's call it in our understanding, right?
There is no gender division.
Гендерного разделения.
No.
No, they are, let's say, humanly speaking, this is the middle gender.
Neuter gender. That is, if she wanted to, she gave birth to a child, but if she wanted to, she did not give birth. Is that how it turns out?
Yes, that's right.
Are they viviparous?
No, they have.
How do they reproduce?
It goes in a different way.
In a different way. In what way? Lay eggs and run away. Or what? In what other way? Tell us about this method in more detail, please. Maybe we also want to reproduce as well.
Somewhere in space, that is, not here on the mainland, and such things as an egg and a tube, and how cloning goes.
Яйцо и трубочка, и как клонирование идет.
And so it grows in this kind of egg, let's say,
В
yes.
этом каком-то яйце, скажем так. Да.
That is,
So they just grow biorobots, right?
yes, if they need it.
All right. Do they have a soul like we do?
In the human understanding, no,
There is no soul in the human understanding.
no.
So it turns out they're like biorobots, right? What do they eat? All right. What do they eat?
You ask such childish questions. They don't feed.
They don't eat. Well, aren't your questions childish? This is a normal question. You've already answered it. They don't feed. So they feed on divine energy, right?
Yes, all nutrition occurs through energy.
Энергия.
Through energy. That's it. You see it as a simple question, a simple answer. That is, they do not fry potatoes, bulba.
Only a person can do this from himself in this way.
От себя данным образом.
No, any energy that they need, it comes from space from them.
I see. Tell me, have you been to our civilization? Have any of your representatives been to the territory of our civilization?
But they didn't study it, yes. It was interesting. They did not introduce themselves, but they know about the existence of an Earth civilization and studied it in their interests. But the introduction did not happen.
What surprised them the most about our civilization?
How should I put it mildly?
Stupidity.
Yes,
Boundless stupidity.
stupidity, but stupidity, man.
I said sharply.
Yes,
Primitiveness, let's call it, right? Probably, most likely so. Primitiveness. I see. Is there any kind of transport from them? Yes, transport is not needed. Some flying machines, plates, pans flying.
in the human understanding, they don't have trolleybuses, taxis, also.
I see.
If they need to move somewhere, they can do it with their mind.
Мгм.
And if you're asking about flying machines, yes, there may be some of their flying machines, yes.
А, Да, тут, возможно, есть какие-то их летательные аппараты, да.
Yeah.
But in
Но в
general,
целом, если им
if they
нужно
need to move
сейчас какой-то
across the
переход,
mainland,
то
then
это
it can
всегда
happen with the
связывается с
power of
возможностью
thought,
как-то
like
телепортации.
teleportation.
Teleportation.
Мгм.
I see.
А
Have you
вы
studied
нашу
our
цивилизацию
civilization? How did you
изучали, как вы
move?
перемещались?
Have you moved
Перемещались
through
по
the
воздуху
air
или
or
через
through
порталы
portals to our
находились?
civilization?
By
По
air.
воздуху.
By air.
Мгм.
You need to
Какие
get some kind of
разрешения
permission
нужно
from
получить,
someone for
чтобы
this,
летать от
or
кого-то,
you
чтобы
freely
попасть,
penetrate
вы
yourself.
полетаете. Вот мы, к
Here we
примеру,
are, for example, to you we ran into a wall in the energy. Yes, they don't let us
нас не
in.
пускают.
Probably
Из-за
because
того,
we
что у
didn't
вас не
infect you with
заразили
our boundless
своей
stupidity.
тупостью безграничной.
But how do
Вот
you get to
вы
us,
к нам
and do you have any
каким
obstacles?
образом проникаете, и есть ли какие-то преграды у вас?
Да,
Yes,
им нужно
they need permission
разрешение
and, as it were, the purpose of the visit.
и как бы цель визита.
Intent,
Намерения,
right?
да,
What
какие-то
is the intention?
То есть,
That is,
так как
since
у
they
них
had such
были
positive, let's say, goals, just to study, to see, then how would they have the opportunity to enter human civilization, get closer look?
Мгм.
вхождение в человеческую цивилизацию, приблизиться, посмотреть,
Мгм.
понаблюдать.
Мгм.
Tell me,
Где,
here we saw the
вот
first
мы первого
representative of which,
представителя,
so
которого
there
мы
was a
увидели,
cow on your mainland.
значит, на вашем материке была корова.
What was that
Что
cow
она
doing there
делала, эта
anyway?
корова? Она
Does
дает
she
вам
give you
молоко?
milk, or is she
Или она
just
просто
standing there for
едет,
furniture?
стоит там, или
Why?
что?
Why is
Что
this
это
cow
корова
in your
вообще?
civilization?
But she's just there.
Is it worth it? Just
Просто
lives
там
there.
Yes. They have not only a cow there, but also some other animals.
Живот.
Мгм.
And can
Ну,
you show
вообще,
some interesting animal there?
какое-то животное интересное.
Surprise us with something. Something we haven't seen.
Oh, well,
Ой, ну тут
there's some
какое-то
kind of
непонятное
alien.
он мне
He
показывает.
shows me something incomprehensible, similar, but at the same time,
For what?
like a jellyfish.
A jellyfish.
Медузу?
So,
Сейчас
and what does
нам
she look like?
запишу её.
Describe her.
Well, such a pink purple, while not being on land here.
On land,
Слушай,
so.
так.
Well, here's a pink purple one with legs.
Такое с ножками.
The knife
Ну,
looks like either a jellyfish or an
то ли
octopus.
медуза, то
That's
ли
what it is.
осьминог, вот такое что-то.
Мгм. Мгм.
I don't even know what meaning it
Смысловую нагрузку
carries.
оно несет.
There's a pet there, a
Мгм.
cat like a cat.
Домашнее животное, кот, типа кот.
Oh,
А,
so
вот
it's like a
это
pet with them,
животное,
right?
да?
I can't hear you. Are you disappearing? Yeah.
Do you hear?
Well, raise the microphone higher, please.
Мгм.
No, you're missing.
Now wait.
Yes, you have. How?
Now,
I can hear it now.
yes, it looks like a pet.
Похоже.
A pet, of course.
Мгм. Понятно.
Maybe you
Может быть,
want
вы
to
наши
ask us
какие-то
some
вопросы,
questions, otherwise we torment you with
какие
questions.
вопросы?
Are you
Вас
not
ничего не
interested in
интересует?
anything?
No, he's laughing.
Он смеется.
We're too primitive for you, right?
Ah, there is a question.
What?
Что-что?
What?
I have a question for him.
Come on, ask me.
Now, if he exists on some kind of energy without food, can a person advance to this level of existence? And what is needed for this?
Данного уровня существования и что для этого нужно?
Мгм.
Может ли
Хорошо.
человек
Be without,
находиться без
exist
существовать
without.
без
Food?
Yes, without any of these.
Мгм.
Often,
Да.
Мгм.
Да, он говорит,
such an existence has a place to be.
Имеет место быть. Э,
Well,
вот
all the
всё
food,
недавно
drinks, and
всё,
everything that a
что
person
сейчас
consumes
человек
now, it all
потребляет,
grounds a person, loads.
это всё заземляет человека, загружает.
And
И
therefore the
поэтому
energy
энергия
cannot
не
pass
может
high.
проходить высокой.
In other words, food actually prevents us from raising our vibrations, our energy.
Yes, but here,
Тут даже
as if there
такой
is even
канал
such a
какой-то
channel
от
from
еды,
food,
что
that
оно
it
так
so grounds and
заземляет и
binds a
привязывает
person. He
человека,
can't raise the energy of vibration,
поднять энергию
and
вибраций.
even more, so it
И тем
depends on
более
what you use
это
there,
зависит от
eat.
того, что ты там употребляешь, ешь.
Although it is possible for a person to exist, that is, there is less of such an opportunity, and somehow accumulate this
Такая
energy,
возможность,
and live on it.
меньше есть и как-то вот аккумулировать эту энергию и жить на ней.
Это
Такой
возможно.
It's possible, right?
A person is grounded by food, nutrition. That's an addiction to all sorts of hook, sugar, alcohol, and other things.
Yeah, I see.
Понятно.
What is the vibration level in numbers, in hertz, they have now?
В герцах у них сейчас.
30.
30.
30 hertz.
Yeah,
Мгм.
I see. Well, they have a day-night, right? How?
Так, и
Такая
I got so hot,
стало.
capits.
где-то,
As they asked for the vibration, yes, you immediately got hot right away.
жарко стало.
We turn on the air conditioner, cooler for you.
Или 1, 2.
1, 2, 3. You're going to feel more comfortable now.
I don't know, maybe just like fire.
Прям как
I'm
огонь, я
burning.
горю.
Мгм.
And what? Maybe it's
Может,
something not
что-то
bad.
неплохо, может,
Maybe
меня
he's pumping me,
прокачивает.
therefore some.
Maybe.
Может быть.
Maybe it pumps.
Прокачивает.
Well,
То
are
есть
you
нормально?
feeling okay?
Ну, как
Well,
дискомфорт.
there is no discomfort like that.
Я знаю,
Energy, you know, is like a rocket.
Yeah, yeah,
Мгм.
I see. All right. Well, in principle, we talked, got acquainted. Thank you very much for the information.
Информацию.
So who's
Тогда
next to
рядом с
us?
нами кто?
Are our
Наш
angels with
адмирал
us?
С нами?
Yes.
So, the Admiral,
Адмирал, у
does he
него
have any
какие вопросы?
questions? He doesn't want to.
Не хочет?
Questions. He already knows this civilization and has already communicated with them.